Yeah. Let's get busy, y'all. Let's get busy. Get busy working on yourself. Work on yourself. Get busy working on yourself. You got a full-time job working on yourself. It's a full-time job working on yourself. Get busy working on yourself. Ain't got time to be worrying about what they doing, judging what they doing, judging what other people got going on, judging what the world got going. Work on yourself. Keep your mind focused on yourself and your business. Understand what's your business. We gotta learn how to mind our business. Mind our business. Our business is what's going on in our mind. We gotta learn how to mind that business. Focus on that. Get busy on that. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. No days off, no vacation. Don't slip. Because when you tap into the power of your mind, you control your reality. So why would we want to slip on that? You dig? We got to make right judgment. Am I paying attention to what's on my mind, or am I paying attention to what they doing? Am I giving them the power, or am I using my mind power for me? Righteous judgment. We're not worried about what the world doing. We judge accordingly. If the world doing good, that's good. If the world doing bad, that's good. It's all on the world. We're not here to come and try to manipulate the world. We're trying to manipulate our mind. We're trying to master our mind. You dig? We're trying to influence our mind. We're trying to influence ourselves. And if that helps other people, if that influences other people in a positive way, then great. But that's in God's hand. We're not trying to manipulate that. We're trying to show up for ourselves. And by doing that, we show up for the world. You know, of course you want to give to people. Of course you want to give to your community. Of course you want to give to your family. Of course you want to give to your friends. But don't get caught up. It's discipline in that. It's discipline in giving. That's the discipline of love. You can't give everything away and not have nothing for yourself, because then you have nothing else to give. You dig? So discipline your judgment. Discipline your judgment. Discipline how you see things, how you judge things, how you judge how you give yourself to people. Judge how you discipline the judgment of what you're putting into your mind. You got to be blind to certain things. You got to be deaf to certain things if it's not serving you. You got to know how to judge what's serving you and what's not serving you. You got to know how to judge who deserves your love and who just deserves your space, who just deserve your disappearance. You got to judge. Everything ain't for you. Everything ain't for you. You got to judge. If you get this money opportunity, is this really for me? Yeah, it might be more money, but I might have to risk my life. I might wind up dead in jail trying to get that money, trying to get that bag. You got to make righteous judgment. Everything not for you. You can be open to everything, but be attached to nothing. Don't be attached to nothing. You got to judge, how much am I attached to this? Why am I attached to this? It's okay to be open to something. You can be open to somebody going through some negative stuff. They might be going through something and you like, yeah, you know what, you right, man. That is hard. That is tough. You can be open to it, but don't be attached to the idea that their life is hard, their life is tough. Give them motivation, give them inspiration. You know, that is true. We do go through those things, but let me tell you something. That's not the truth of you. That's the truth of that situation. That's a fact, but that's not the truth of you. That's righteous judgment. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. There are facts in this world. Yes, it's a fact. It's cold right now. But that's not the truth of me because I'm warm. But to somebody else, That cold might be extremely cold to them. The truth for them is that it's extremely cold. The fact is, it's the same temperature for both of us. It's 60 degrees. For me, it feels good. I feel warm. For them, it feels extremely cold. And that's because we have different judgments on the 60-degree temperature. So make righteous judgment. Ask God to help you judge it righteously. Like I told you in the last video, God judges according to unconditional love. Let's start there. Let's start there. Like J-Man, let's start there. God judges according to unconditional love. So let's start there when it's hard for us to see, because I understand everything not for us. So sometimes when you come across that path, you come across that crossroads, and you're like, damn, man, I thought this was for me. I thought this was something I was supposed to go. I thought this was something that attracted to me because I was supposed to have this. But we got to think about it. I'm attached to this now. I need to be open to everything but attached to nothing. Let me judge this righteously, because obviously this isn't for me, because it doesn't match all my criteria. You dig? I could end up dead or in jail. This can't be for me. You see what I'm saying? So judge accordingly. Judge according to righteous thought. Judge according to righteous. And that all stems from discipline of right hearing, discipline of rock faith, discipline of strength and courage. Check out the other videos, man. All of this stuff go together, because these are the functions and disciplines of our mind. These are the disciples of our mind, of our Christ consciousness. Let's rise and shine, baby. Let's rise and shine. Let's get busy working on ourselves. It's a full-time job working on ourselves. We don't got time to be worried about what they doing, how they getting that bag, how they holding us back, how this ain't work out, how that person don't love me enough. Forget it. Work on yourself. Work on your mind. Work on your right judgment. Work on your strength and courage. Work on your righteous love. Work on your right hearing, your rock faith. If you need to hear something, check out some of my videos. If you need to find somebody you can listen to that's going to give you the right message every day. Learn how to talk to yourself with the right message every day. Learn how to plant these seeds in your mind. Till your garden of your mind, and you will have plenty of bread. It's about right judgment. Right judgment. What am I feeding my mind? Just like you feed your body that junk food and you ain't got no energy, keep feeding your mind that junk food for thought. That all that scrolling and all that just listening to dumb stuff, you're going to have no mental energy. You're going to see the negative in everything. You're going to complain about stuff. It's going to feel harder than what it really is, because you're not fueling yourself with that proper nutrition. So I encourage y'all to get busy. Get that bag. Work on yourself as a full-time job. Being in your bag. Being about God. Let's go.